Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Two Tones here, and in today's video, guys, we are going to be going over this game that I got last night, where I literally fight and have a build battle against one of the most try-hard fucking people I have ever played against. So yeah, hopefully you guys do go on to enjoy that. But we're also going to be talking about you know, just the brand new meta and how the meta is affecting the game. Do I like the new meta? Do I not like the new meta? And stuff like that. So if you do go on to enjoy this video, make sure you're smashing that like button, subscribing, you know, sharing this with your friends, and just having a good old time in general. So without further ado, guys, let's jump into it. So basically, Epic Games went ahead and realized that they were being absolutely fucking retarded and wanted to change the game back to being a decent game. So basically, a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago at this point, they changed the walls' health. So all the walls started off with 80 hit points, and they reduced the maximum health of wood from 200 to 150. So now they have changed that almost back to being where it was, and actually giving a huge buff to stone and metal. So basically, when you put down a wooden wall, now instead of it having 80 health, it has 90. When you put down a stone wall, instead of it having 80 health, it has 100, which is what wood walls used to be. And when you put down a metal wall, instead of it having 80, it now has 110. So basically, metal is now the best material in the game. That honestly makes sense, though, because wood is everywhere, right? Why would wood be the best material in the game if it's all over the place? You want to get metal so that it's like, if you want to be, you know, more competitive in the game, farm metal. So I kind of like this change. I don't know how it's going to work out. Maybe they should have made it so that wood started at 100, stone started at 110, and metal started at 120. That would make it even better. But I do really appreciate this change that they're going for right here. I like it a lot. I think it's very, very, you know, just a good change overall. So now moving on to the best part of these patch notes here, guys, we have the compact SMG's damage being reduced from 2221 to 2120. So each of them got a damage reduction by 1. And here's the big one, guys. Reduced magazine size from 50 to 40. So awesome, super duper awesome. Less bullets in the clip. That's going to reduce the overall, you know, lethality of the weapon. You're going to have to be reloading more. Also, removing the damage is an amazing change. Thank God. Thank you, Fortnite. So that's a big change to the to the compact SMG. Now moving on to the drum gun here, we have reduced fall off range damage from 80 to 70% at 3,500 units. I don't really know what they mean by units, but it's just their way of measuring. So basically, when it hits its first fall off damage range, it'll be at 70% instead of 80 for the drum gun, blue and green. And then reduce the fall off range from 65 to 55% at 5,000 plus units. So that means at even a little bit longer ranges, instead of it being still very strong at 65% of its normal damage, it's going to be at 55% of its normal damage. And it also added environmental damage fall off, matching player damage fall off. So basically, this thing was destroying builds the same damage all the way across the map. It was actually fucking a monster. But it also decreased the jumping accuracy by 5% and decreased target accuracy by 10%. And it reduced the spawn rate from chests and floor loot by 40%. And we're about to see this extremely try-hard fight right here. So let me go ahead and get rid of all these things. So we're going to turn on player outlines, replay region, damage effects, and share lens. And we're going to get rid of all of the stuff. And we're just going to go... we're just going to go through this. We're going to lower this down. We're going to go through this and just watch, you know... Wait, what in the fuck? And we're just going to watch this fight and see how it goes on. Definitely one of the more fun fights. Honestly, it was a fun fight because I didn't realize this dude had seen me. So I'm just going to go ahead and take you through this. So we have Victor SC Jr. over here. Definitely a good player. Definitely a decent player. And so I'm just walking around here. You know, I knew I seen an enemy and I see him right there. And if you guys are wondering why I crouched here, it's because on PS4, nobody has a gaming headset. So right off the bat, he starts off by smacking me with a fat snipe for at least 105 damage. I start tagging him. I didn't hit him there, but I did hit his builds. Hit him with a 7 pump shot, 7 damage. He's now got me to literally like 2 health here. I try and box him up with a trap there, but it didn't work. But yeah, just getting high ground. This dude probably thinks that I'm actually tryhard because, you know, usually when you shoot someone, you can finish off the kill or whatever, but this dude definitely was pretty decent. And I bet he knows at this point that I am, you know, going for shots here. Damn, this, yeah, definitely a good fight here. Victor CJ Jr. or SC Jr. Good fight, my bro. Good fight. So he's coming up this way. I just want to get some damage. I have yet to get any damage on this guy, except for right there. I get a 23. He tags me with a shotgun, get him there for 60, and I am literally so low. So this is the power of high ground right here. I keep the high ground. This dude keeps trying to come up and get the high ground, but he can't because I keep not letting him get the high ground. We're both medding up right now. He has actual meds. I have no potion, no nothing. I think I have 1 mini at this point, but I go to try and kill this dude, and it turns out, let's see, I'm getting good, no damage there. Wow, I can't believe I didn't get any damage there with that little SMG spray. But, you know, it's just a good, you know, showcase of how keeping high ground in a Fortnite battle is more important than having more health, right? Because this dude definitely had way more health than me, right? I keep having to use bandages. He keeps tagging me, but as soon as I get him, you know, tagged from this high ground position, it's over. Like, I own this fight. So I see him there. I don't think he knew that I seen him, but he keeps getting me, man. I don't even know how I win this fight at this point. This happened last night, but yeah, definitely very weird here. Let's see a medkit. I want that medkit for sure. Huh. I just want to know how I win, you know, because I do win this fight. Let's see. So he's got me in this box. I think he's got a scar, too. I'm trying to get an angle on him. Just going to get rid of that. At this point, I'm almost 100% sure he's on my builds, which he is. I edit this, hit him with a pump, and take him down into the legs. And yeah, that was definitely good. Had to emote on him, you know. That was a GG, good fight with that dude. But definitely a try hard right there. Kept getting me with the damage, just wasn't expecting the edit play there. And I took him from, you know, 200 health to 0 with a pump shot in the SMG. So definitely sick, We're gonna go ahead and just let this play out for the rest of the game. But yeah, so they reduced the, you know, the targeting accuracy by 10% and reduced the spawn rate from chests and floor loot by 40%. That's with the drum gun. So the blue and green one, the drum gun is going to have, you know, way less. It's going to be in the game way less, which is, I mean, honestly, it's really good. So basically, here's my thought process, right? When they had all the SMGs being in a really good place, but then they when everybody was complaining about them, including me, but the only one I was really complaining about was the P90 and the drum gun, because they had such a massive ammo clip. They could just destroy builds all day. You could literally just, you know, it was impossible to build on these people because they had either a drum gun or a P90. Now with the damage reduction, I feel like you can actually stand a chance with your builds and actually try and put up a decent fight with your builds and actually outbuild opponents. And with the, you know, playing on this, newly updated game, I've actually gotten 4 or 5 wins last night, you know what I'm saying, just because it's easier to build on people. So if you're wondering if it is possible to outbuild people who are using P90s and using Tommy guns, it is 100% possible. And guys, you guys are going to want to see this sick-ass edit play that I do. So I see this dude, tag him up, and I notice that he's building, get some high ground, take some more shots, you know what I'm saying, and he's coming up, and I notice that he's coming up, tag him some more, he's trying to get up here, and boom, I block him off, open him up, take that shot. Deadly. The dude got just absolutely destroyed. What a sick shot there. But yeah, guys, so That's not what I want. Yeah, guys, if you guys are playing, you know, let me know what you think of the game in its current state. I think it's in a much better place. It's going to be interesting to see how metal being the best material actually works out. You know what I'm saying? I was using metal yesterday, you know, just to see if it was good. There's plenty of places you can land to get max metal, like the container area. You can land it anywhere with, like, the gas station area near, you know, Paradise Palms has a bunch of, metal, and it's low key because nobody goes there. So there's a lot of places in this game that are very low key that have tons of metal, and you can just take advantage of the fact that metal is the best material in the game now. But have I been using metal as much as I should? No. I'm going to try and make a conscious effort to start using metal more when I start playing today. You know, I just had to get this gameplay out there because that was the biggest tryhard I've ever fought in my entire life. Like, seriously, tagging me the whole time, getting really good consistent damage on me from the low ground. Definitely a good player. Victor SC Jr., definitely a really good player. Almost had me too in several instances, just wasn't ready for that edit play. And I'm pretty sure from his perspective, you know, when I edited the floor and was kind of on the same level but could see his toes, he was probably trying to look for a headshot but just couldn't because of the fact that when you edit a floor, it raises, it gives you like a baby cover. It does give you baby cover, right? So definitely, you know, I just outplayed him, so it was really good. Get tagged here. But yeah, the new meta, right, at this point is very, it's you know, it's playable. So basically, the thing with the old meta, with the fact that the P90 was basically unbuildable against, you couldn't build against a P90 or a drum gun, now they've changed that so that, you know, you can build on these, you can build against people with P90s, and you can build against people with drum guns, and that's how it should be anyway. You know, the build should be powerful. You should be able to outbuild someone, right? If you infa build and outrun their clip, you should then be able to build over them, and they should not be able to, you know, just shoot down all your builds like nothing's going on. Sorry, I had to pee here. But yeah, what is this? It's like top 3, and I went to the bathroom. Yeah, top 4, and I had to go to the bathroom so bad I was going to pee my pants. But definitely went pee. And we're just going to wrap up this game. Definitely a sick game. I think we end the game off by killing a beef boss, but I want to, you know, see what you guys have to say. And after, you know, killing that dude who was such a tryhard, I was actually in the zone, right? Getting edit peak kills, getting all kinds of dope stuff with the, you know, just controlling the battlefield. This dude does actually, did he tag me? No, he didn't tag me, but definitely sick. Get my, you know, heavy shotgun. I also want to know, guys, if you guys are watching this video, what is your favorite current shotgun in the game, in the meta? Right now, my favorite shotgun is probably the heavy shotgun, just because if you land that headshot, that's 180 damage, and the bloom isn't insane. You know, the spread isn't insane like the double barrel. After the heavy shotgun, it's probably the double barrel, and then the pump, and then the tac, just because ooh, I should have hit that shot, actually. And this dude's running in the storm because he's afraid of me. I don't know why people don't build, man. This he even knows to put pyramids down, right? So, I don't know why he wasn't trying to build up. I guess I just kind of controlled the fight, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to break down my shit, which is interesting. He does tag me just because my SMG wouldn't shoot. It was very strange. Gonna pop this mini and take care of business here. Boom! Hit him in the ankles. Got that slow-mo. But yeah, guys, let me know what your favorite shotgun is in the game. What you think of this current meta? Are you guys gonna start using metal, or are you gonna stick to your guns and use wood and stone still? But without further ado, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that sweaty ass build fight against that Victor CS or SC Jr. Definitely GG. And yeah, you guys have a great and fantastic day, guys. Gonna be probably streaming tomorrow, so set your calendars, my dudes. Maybe, I don't know how it goes, but I will update everyone on Instagram. My Instagram is 2tones_actual. Go follow me over there. But you guys have a great and fantastic day, man. Love ya. Stay cool.